So several days ago, Randy Moss, probably one of the best wide receivers in NFL history, also has been a strong color commentator and analyst for the NFL in recent years, announced troubling news. It was made official yesterday, but we're going to go over some of the details. According to Sportsnet, Hall of Fame wide receiver Randy Moss has announced he is suffering from cancer. Now, this article from AP came out late last night. Pro Football Hall of Fame wide receiver Randy Moss said Friday he's been treated for cancer and is recovering from major surgery. In an appearance on Instagram Live, Moss, aided by a cane, introduced himself as a cancer survivor and thanked his prayer warriors for their support. Moss said a cancerous mass was found in his bile duct between his pancreas and liver. He said he had surgery to put a stent in his liver on Thanksgiving and then underwent a 6-hour procedure about a week ago to remove the cancer. He said he was hospitalized for 6 days and released on Friday. The surgery was a Whipple procedure, Moss said. The operation involves removing the head of the pancreas, part of the small intestine, the gallbladder, and the bile duct, according to Mayo Clinic. I don't think I would ever be in a position like this as healthy as I thought I was, Moss said. He said he will undergo radiation and chemotherapy. All the prayers, the well wishes, I really felt that. My family felt that, Moss said, wearing a hoodie with the words Team Moss. Moss had stepped away from his role as an analyst on ESPN's Sunday Night NFL Countdown on December 6th. Moss, although he had a controversial career before entering the NFL and eventually signed with the Vikings and had some great success with the Patriots later on, first came into major prominence when Dallas didn't draft him, and he came back to haunt the Cowboys. And of course, a lot of people were mad at his infamous, mooning the crowd catch years ago. But again, NFL is not a. It's in the words of many people, it's no longer a no fun league. Moss had his own personality. Now, according to Moss, as soon as I get healthy to get back out with you guys, we'll be on set. Hopefully, I can be with you guys soon. Moss said, "My goal is to get back on television with my team." Now, Moss wore a gray hoodie with the words Team Moss and asked for donations on his website, saying the money will go primarily towards cancer research. Now, the 47-year-old Moss was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2018 after playing 14 campaigns with the Vikings, 98 to 2004 and 2010, the Raiders 2005-06, New England Patriots 2007 to 2010, the Tennessee Titans in 2010, and the San Francisco 49ers in 2012. Now, Moss is second in NFL history with 156 touchdown catches and had an NFL record 23 TD receptions for the Patriots in 2007, and of course that was the big season where he should have won the Super Bowl undefeated, but it never came about. Now, Randy, again, he's, like I said, for many in the media, he was a kind of a put-down figure for years before he gained a major acceptance. A lot of people compare him to Jerry Rice, Lance Allworth for the amount of success he's had through the years. Now, in his 14 years in the NFL, he was basically the most feared wide receiver because he kind of reinvigorated the game. Now, he played college football for the Marshall Thundering Herd and earned unanimous All-American honors in 97. A 6-time Pro Bowl and 4-time first-team All-Pro selection. Moss was selected by the Vikings in the first round of the 98 draft, where he set the single-season record for touchdown receptions in a rookie campaign and was named NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. In his first stint with the Vikings, he caught 90 touchdowns in their first 7 seasons, as well as having more than 1,200 yards in each of his first 6 campaigns. Traded to the Raiders in 2005, he experienced a slump in play, notably due to lack of talent surrounding him and perceived decline. In 2007, he was then traded to the Patriots and helped them to some of their greatest success offensively during that dynasty era. Now, during both the 98 season with the Vikings and the 2007 season with the Patriots, he was the catalyst of the 2 highest scoring offenses of all time, with 556 points in 98 and 589 in 2007, now ranking 6th and 2nd all time. In October 2010, he returned to Vikings in a trade for the Patriots, but it was waived less than a month later and claimed by the Titans. After sitting out 2011, he signed a 1-year contract with the 49ers in 2012 before retiring following the season. He played in 2 Super Bowl games with the Patriots and the 49ers, both losses. Inducted to the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2018, he was a member of the 2000s All-Decade Squad and the NFL 100th Anniversary all-time team. Now, post-football, he began working for ESPN and a studio analyst for the Sunday NFL Countdown and Monday Night Countdown programs. Now, Offensive Rookie of the Year in 98, Comeback Player of the Year in 2007, 4-time All-Pro, first-team All-Pro, 6-time Pro Bowl, 5-time NFL Receiving Touchdowns Leader, All-Decade Team 2000s, 100th Anniversary All-Time Team, Minnesota Vikings Ring of Honor, 50 Greatest Vikings, New England Patriots All-2000s Team, New England Patriots All-Dynasty Team, PFWA All-Rookie Team, NCAA IAA National Title winner, Fred Biletnikoff Award in 97 and the Paul Warfield Trophy in 97, unanimous All-American in 97, MAC Most Valuable Player in 97, and MAC Offensive Player of the Year in 97. Now, 982 receptions, 15,292 receiving yards, and 156 receiving touchdowns. So again, it's interesting in the modern era. When I was growing up, Randy Moss was sort of like persona non grata with the media because of his controversy. His dream actually was to play for Notre Dame, but he also considered going to Ohio State, where his half-brother Eric had played offensive tackle. Lou Holtz once said that Randy Moss was the best high school football player I've ever seen. Florida State head coach Bobby Bowden said he was good as Deion Sanders. Deion's my measuring stick for athletic ability, and his kid was bigger than Deion. Now, born in Rand, West Virginia, he attended DuPont High School, one of the 2 schools that later consolidated to Riverside, where he excelled in football, basketball, baseball, and track. He was also in the school's debate team. On the football field, he led the DuPont Panthers to back-to-back state titles in 92 and 93. He was a started wide receiver, but also played free safety, returned kickoffs and punts, and was a team's kicker and punter. In 94, he was honored with the Harrison H. Kennedy Award as the West Virginia Football Player of the Year. Now, Parade Magazine named him their annual All-American High School Football Squad in 95, and in 2009 named him one of the 50 greatest high school players of all time. Now, a 2-time West Virginia Player of the Year in basketball. He was also a teammate of future NBA player Jason Williams. A track and field star. His 100-meter time was 10.94 seconds, and he's 221.95. Now, the biggest problem he had, again, was some criminal stuff. But actually, he had been redshirted for Florida State, ended up at Marshall, and that's when it really changed. Now, he set several major records. Now, when he skipped his junior and senior season at Marshall and entered the NFL draft, he did not attend the NFL Combine, instead going for an individual workout at Marshall's Pro Day. After Pro Day was complete, head coach Bob Pruitt informed the media that Moss had run 2 40-yard sprints, which timed at 4:24 and 4:28. Now, during the 98 draft, he was projected a high first-round pick and was taken by the Vikings with a 21st overall pick after a number of NFL clubs, even those in need of wide receiver, were concerned with Moss's well-documented legal troubles. Before the draft, Moss was quoted as saying teams that pass on him will regret it once they see what kind of player I am and what kind of guy I really am. The team most often cited for passing on Moss is the Dallas Cowboys, and as a Dallas fan, it's one of the biggest mistakes in team history. Moss grew up a Cowboys fan and wanted to play for them. The Cowboys wanted Moss, but because of his many off-field incidents of their own, team owner Jerry Jones did not feel the team could draft Moss. Moss felt that the Cowboys lied to him because they had told him they would draft him. On draft day, Dallas went so far as to have a scout in Charleston, the same town where Moss and his mother were watching the draft. Dallas star receiver Michael Irvin even called to apologize to Moss because Irvin's own off-field problems were a main reason Moss was not drafted by Dallas. After the draft, Moss made a point of beating the Cowboys anytime he faced them, getting his first opportunity to do so in the Week 13 of his rookie season. In a game at Texas Stadium, he torched Dallas with a 163-yard, 3 receptions match to destroy the Cowboys. Now, the only thing about Moss that I really didn't like, I don't think people really took him seriously. And he never took how people didn't take him seriously. But I know he's a very cerebral guy. Everybody makes mistakes. But I know one thing, Randy Moss coming out and saying having cancer is going to motivate a lot of black people to basically pre-screen and to see that as a disease. But what I call it the Payton situation, when Walter Payton started getting sick with his liver problems, he was yellow in the eyes, and I think that he noticed that, and everybody noticed that, why Randy Moss took a step away. I hope he's back, but the idea is health is first, not us the fans. Am I a fan of Randy Moss? Well, I'm a fan of anybody can do it. Maybe I thought he was a good fit for Dallas, but I'm not running the Dallas Cowboys. Do I like him? No. Do I hate him? No. He just basically, he has learned how to adapt his life because it's his way or the highway, but making mistakes. I mean, your late teens, early 20s, things happen. So, I mean, I'm not going to judge him. I just hope he's successful. Like any person that has cancer, I want every person that's planet to live as long as they can. So that's the latest on Randy Moss's situation. If you like what we're doing here with our NFL podcasts of the modern and the vintage era, let us know with a like, comment, subscribe, or share. And don't forget to share for Christmas, because sharing is all about Christmas. Have a good one. Bye.